Imagine if aliens appeared and they decided to taste human babies, and they decided that they like the taste of human babies, and so they started rounding us up, breeding us, artificially breeding us, so like impregnating us without our consent, and we were having babies and they were taking them from us and they were killing them and eating them. Imagine how sick that world would be, and imagine how like much pain, suffering, horror we would live. It would be literal hell on earth. And I was thinking about this, imagine if they were going, oh yeah, but the blood gives us nutrients, it gives us good energy, it makes us feel good, because that's, it reminds me of, the adrenochrome. People say that it fills them with youth and life force, and for them that's a good enough reason to do stuff like that. Absolutely sickening, okay? But then I was like thinking, what? I see a literal reflection of all of that in what we do to animals, because we do exactly the same. They've got families, they want to live, they want to, enjoy life, have a safe life, have a loved life. They don't want to be preyed on, tormented, artificially impregnated year after year, have their babies taken away from them, have their families taken away from them, separated from them friends, go to a slaughterhouse, absolute fear and terror of hearing their friends and family getting killed, of seeing it, waiting in line for it to happen to them next, of smelling the blood, of smelling the fear, of smelling the feces. I can't imagine what it would be like queuing up in that queue, knowing and seeing what's happening, and you can't move, you can't escape, and knowing that it's going to happen next to you. And us humans being the predators, being those aliens who some of us don't seem to care or put two and two together, or we're just under such a stupid spell where they're like, oh, but their bodies give us nutrients, but their energy makes me feel good, I need them for my energy. And it's like, we can literally get everything from plants, we can get everything from fruit. The plants grow the fruit for us to eat so that we can help the plants, spread far and wide and plant more seeds through our poos. So the plants give us this fruit, and God said, like, he gives us all the trees in the Garden of Eden to enjoy. And it's literally like, look at this place is the Garden of Eden. There's abundance of life force and light and food everywhere in the plant kingdom. We don't need to be making these animals suffer anymore. If you've got a dog, if you've got a pet, that they have personalities, that they feel pain, that they have emotional, pain as well, that they have love, they have separation anxiety. Why would your pet dog be any different from the cows, the pigs, the chickens, the fish? And what I love most is that on TikTok and on the internet, we're seeing so many videos where we're seeing the personalities of these animals now. People didn't realise that cows had personalities, and now we're seeing videos of these cows and these pigs that love music, and they're curious and they're excited and they've got personalities, and they're real beings, they're real souls. Look into their eyes. Next time you see an animal, look into their eyes and see their soul, and just really think about this message that I'm giving to you. Maybe it's time, for us to have that compassion within ourselves, and to show and extend that compassion to others. And it's sometimes it can be, oh no, it's too hard, I can't imagine my life without meat, because I was the same. I used to think that a meal wasn't a meal without meat, and I went veggie first and then I went vegan, and the more I did, the more I was so glad that I didn't contribute to this anymore. And it felt so good, even if the vegan cheese was never quite the same, because cow's milk has literal hormones love hormones that make you feel good. It's kind of like an addictive drug. So even if the cheese wasn't quite the same, I didn't care, because I knew that I was saving those baby cows and that I was doing good. And the feeling of doing good far surpasses any fleeting feeling that a bit of cheese or a bit of animal products can give you. And once your body starts to adjust to eating the healthy stuff, you won't ever want the animal products ever again. They have crap in, they have like hormones, chemicals, pharmaceuticals. Also can have parasites in that then literally live in your gut and your intestines, and those parasites release chemicals and hormones that make you want that food because they feed off it. So sometimes it's not even you that wants it, or it feels like you want it, but really once you get off it, you'll just see the light, you'll have the light, you'll hold the light. It's the most important progress and step for your spiritual journey. If you're feeling stuck in your spiritual journey and you're still eating animal products, take this next step. I promise you, you won't regret it.